2017 saw long-awaited pension reforms in El Salvador, increasing mandatory contributions and allowing greater international investment by pension funds. AFP Confía is the largest pension fund in Central America and the Caribbean. Joining me are CEO Lourdes Arévalo and board member Robert Vinelli. Robert, introduce us to AFP Confía and El Salvador's pension system.
Well, Salvador originally was a government-run retirement fund, and because they were having problems, they privatized it. The issue really becomes the government has used funds in order to pay for the Social Security problems they had before. They were paying 1%, and now they're increasing it slowly, and the retirement of the workers is now becoming more and more healthy. The economy of Salvador is growing, not as well as we'd like, but at a healthy 2.3%. And we expect that the funds will continue to grow very nicely for the retirement.
So how have the 2017 reforms changed things, both for retirees and the pension funds themselves?
I think one of the most important things that reform did was create a mechanism for longevity. This mechanism works like insurance for older people, so they can have their pension paid as a lifetime. The other thing that the reform did, it opened the possibility to invest in the foreign markets. We haven't did that before, and also allowed the people to obtain 25% of their fund in advance. So I think this was very, very good for the system.
And how has AFP Confía responded to these changes?
Well, change is always there. For the last 20 years that we have operated in the AFP, we have to think out of the box to see other technologies, new ways to contact clients, and also we are changing our card system. We are moving to Has Afp, which is a huge change for us, but it will be more efficient for the operations. We are focusing innovation. And innovation, efficiency, looking for our client experience. We're just looking everywhere for best practices to introduce new technologies, new tools to serve our clients. The most important thing, I think we have to assure our people that we're protecting their money during their pension lifetime. So we have a high standards in risk management, investment management, and there's a lot of international standards we're looking for and we're following in audit, compliance, operation, human resources, and of course technology.
And Robert, what is the strategy and the ambition for AFP Confía over the next 5 years?
Well, we're not only expecting to be number one in Central America as we are now, but even bigger and serving more people and serving them even better. The fact that some of the reforms causes our profit to lessen for a short period of time, we're expecting to recoup that, as Lourdes said, through technology, through efficiency, through all the other systems, but more important, through South American expansion that we expect to carry out very quickly in the next years.
Lourdes, Robert, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Click now to watch the second half of this interview and learn more at confia.com.sv. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for the latest international business insights from worldfinance.com.